I'll tell you what, he's one of the best. He's been showing us some great shots from high atop the course. Miss T Plus in lane 1, lane 2, the Tide, Art Construction lane 3, Miss Circus in lane 4, and Albie's American Eagle. You just met Mitch Evans a few moments ago. He'll be in lane number 5. As they come down, there's the green flag. It's the start of Heat 3A.
And it looks as though the Tide is out front at the very first time now, and he's being pressed by the Art Construction boat. What a lineup. Look as they go into corner number 1. They are really close, Dick. One mistake, and you got Timberwood.
On the inside, lane number 1, the T Plus has now taken the lead. Boy, what a tight pack going into that turn. Coming out, they separate just a little bit. The battle is now for second place between the Tide boat and it looked like Art Construction. So those two boats are battling now for second place. There you see Tide still in the veil of the rooster tail from the lead boat, which is the T Plus. Stephen David out of the Pompano Beach area of Florida, doing a great job of driving a brand new boat, still learning about how the boat handles. You know, these boats skip across the water, they slide into turns. You've really got to adjust the boat out. There's second place, Art Construction, Mark Evans, and he is right on the tail.
But he doesn't know he's now the lead boat. Art Construction takes over first because this boat right here, T Plus Steve David, has just been called for an extra lap penalty for bearing out on the Art Construction in corner number 4. Well, that's your new leader.
Fortunately, there was no accident that occurred there, so Art Construction holds in. But as you can see right now, he is still trailing on the course the T Plus boat, because that boat will just be required to go the extra lap at the end of the race. That'll put him in last place in this field, unless something happens to one of the other boats and he's able to lap them. But right now, they're all up and running and seem to be solid. There's your leader, Mark Evans. He is going to be one happy guy when he gets back in. As we told you earlier, he goes out to qualify. This is not a high-dollar team. So as a result, he doesn't want to break a lot of parts or break the boat or anything. He takes it easy in qualifying, but he opens it up when it comes to racing. So now he gets himself a first place for good driving and good handling. Trailing the field right now, as far as the boats are running, is Albie's American Eagle, riding back in 4th place. But of course, the last boat on is actually the first T Plus, because that's the way the penalty works. Second place, the Tide, George Woods Jr.
He's had a 3rd and a 1st today, and he's running pretty well. Boat not running quite like they'd like to have it. Watch the Circus. Milwaukee's still getting a little porpoising ride as we look at our leader coming off the apex of corners 3 and 4. Come down and take a checker flag and pick up 400 points in the high point chase. Of course, the O'Douls High Point Championship.
He's going to be one happy driver when we talk to him in just a few moments down in the pits. Mark Evans in the Art Construction takes first place in the Heat, followed by the Tide in 2nd, Circus 3rd, American Eagle 4th, and the Miss T Plus with a penalty in 5th. Let's go to the pits. Jim Hendrick.
You're not used to a day like this.
Hey, no, but we'll take it. I'm learning to like this. That's fun. The Art Construction boat's just hauling.
All right, now you were back with T Plus. Did you see what he did?
No, I didn't. Do we have a problem out there?
Well, T Plus has been declared, of course, a lap penalty, and you're the winner.
Well, he was pushing out, you know, but it's just hard to call until I see what's going on here a little bit later. I can't make a call at all. All I know is I was just hanging on to my boat and, you know, just taking care of temperatures and gauges and trying to run aggressively conservative, sort of.
And this puts you in the final.
That's right, it does. So, sorry, Fred, but we're in there. Hello to the guys at the rock station back home. That's for you guys.
Mark Evans, as we continue with the RC Cola Unlimited Hydroplane Series, Budweiser Thunder on the Ohio. Back in a moment.
Back in the Ohio River, we're getting ready for Heat 3B. There's a problem down in the Circus camp. Let's go down to Dick Crippen for a report.
Jim, this is something we haven't seen, at least this season. The fiberglass literally peeled back from the Circus. He didn't hit into anything. There's really no indentation. They're making some indentations on the boat right now as they work on the hull. They have another piece right over here, if you take a look. This is going to fit right over the sponson, so they're going to cover it up. You won't be able to read the sponsor's name on that side of the boat, but right now they're concerned about getting this boat back into the water and making it run again.
And I'm sure they will, Dick, because this crew works very, very hard. They know their job. They'll have the boat back in competition. 4 boats will answer the call here in 3B. Lane 1 will be Miss Budweiser. Lane 2, guess who drew each other again? Winston Eagle, Kellogg's, and Gerst Amber. Rounds out the 4-boat field, Dick.
Green flag down, and right off the bat, these boats are going to be even Steven, but it's the 2 boats on the inside you want to keep an eye on, especially Miss Budweiser in lane number 1, Winston Eagle lane 2, and look how close they come, deck to deck as they go down and get ready to set up for the turn. Miss Budweiser on the inside, Winston Eagle on the outside. Back in third now, it's Kellogg's Frosted Flakes on the far outside of your screen as they come down onto the back stretch. Miss Budweiser is taking the lead.
We're getting a word from the officials that we may have a double penalty. Miss Budweiser for bearing out in that first turn, and the Winston for chopping in. These 2 boats, which are now running first and second, may be running third and fourth if they both get that extra lap penalty.
There may be some discussion on that, so we'll wait before we call it official, but at the moment, the Miss Budweiser is leading the pack. Winston Eagle is now second, but this is as they run. We're waiting to get official confirmation on the penalty to Miss Budweiser and the Winston Eagle. If those penalties hold true, then the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, now riding in third, could take a first place with Gerst Amber in second. Gerst Amber at the moment riding in fourth place. That would be quite a change of events, and it would definitely have a strong effect on the points for this race heading to the championship.
Yeah, only the top 5 with a trailer will get in the championship run. Now, as it stands, this boat, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, with a double penalty, is your first place boat.
It would be quite a reward to Mike Hansen and his crew out of Madison, Indiana, because they've worked hard on this boat, and they've really got it running very well this year. They're just kind of looking to break a bubble and move up into the front of the pack. Gerst Amber now is riding second, and that's, again, unofficial until everything is complete on the discussion over the race. But Ken Muscatel would certainly be happy with a second place. He's happy that the boat is running as well as it is.
Now the Budweiser and the Winston, a double penalty, one for bearing out, one for bearing in, almost met there in corner number 1, makes this boat the leader as we're on lap number 3.
Jim, we're just getting the word in now. They have had a discussion of the officials, and apparently the Miss Budweiser is the only boat that will suffer a penalty. They're going to say that Chip Hanauer was bearing out on turn number 1 at the start of the race. That means Winston Eagle, as the checkered flag flies, takes the win. Mark Tate with a win. This is going to make that team very happy. We'll see just how happy when we return to Evansville, Indiana in just a few moments.
Jim Hendrick along with Dick Crippen back here at Evansville, Indiana for the 4th stop on the RC Cola Hydroplane Series 93. Let's look at the O'Doul scoreboard. With the Budweiser, the only one penalized, it's the Winston Eagle first, Kellogg second, Gerst Amber third, Budweiser overall fourth. Let's go to Dick Crippen.
Well, Mark, for a minute there, it looked like you weren't going to win this race, but they ruled that Budweiser moved over, and under the rules, you have to move out of the way.
Yeah, we got down to the first corner. You know, both of us got in there pretty tight together, and Chip hit a little trough and came out, and I moved off, and then I hit a couple troughs, and, you know, it was a break. Finally, one went the Winston Eagle way. Maybe our racing luck's changing, and we'll take the Heat win, and we'll see what happens in the final.
Well, it's at least a win for you. That's got to boost the team up a little bit. It's been some rough go lately.
Yeah, it is. You know, the Winston Eagle team has not had real good racing luck, and, you know, when I got to the dock, the team was pretty fired up, so hopefully we can carry that over into the final.